Gangsta Goodies Kitchen with your favorite cooking show host. What's up? I got a treat. I know y'all say that, ladies say that every week, but it's the truth. You know, I bring simple recipes, great recipes that you and your family could try, but I also bring the most amazing Kansas Cityans into the kitchen, y'all. We cook together, we eat together, and then we chat it up. Okay, so stay tuned for this week's episode.
What's going on, y'all? It's Alan Kneeland, operating owner of the Combine Kansas City. Guess what? I'm in the Gangsta Goodies Kitchen today. So excited to be cooking with Sheila today. Hey, tune in.
Hey, y'all, welcome back. You're in the Gangsta Goodies Kitchen with your favorite cooking show host and
Alan Kneeland.
Yes, welcome to the kitchen.
Definitely. Thanks for having me.
I move so far in time. I move so far in time. I've been picked up in time. I've been picked up in my face.
You are so welcome. Thank you for taking the time out. I know time is precious, especially as an entrepreneur, husband, and father.
All of that.
All of that. Yes, it's not an easy thing to, on those days when you have a little bit of time, you want to, of course, spend that time, you know, with your family, of course. So,
and that's kind of where I've leaned at most of the time. I've been open for about 5 years, so those first 2 years I was in the restaurant all the time. Everybody would see me, but now that I have a young daughter, she's 19 months old. Shout out to Carter. I try to take a step away a little bit more often than I usually would, just so I can make sure I'm seeing her and I'm able to watch her grow up.
Absolutely, because that's so important. And the relationship between a father and his daughter,
oh man,
it's
we already got this connection, and my wife Lauren, she just is like, oh, all the time, because we're just so close and we kind of read each other like, at this young age.
Absolutely. You know, a father is a girl's first love.
Yes.
You know, and so we are going to make something quick so you can get back home to Carter and Lauren real quick. We're gonna make a quick stir fry. Y'all take a look at the ingredients. It's not a lot. We're just gonna cook a little chicken. We've got some ginger, some onions, some carrots, and a little bit of seasoning, and that's it.
Okay.
And then we're gonna make a little sauce to go with it and put it in a piece of romaine lettuce. Okay. And yeah.
Nice. This might be my dinner tonight.
Yeah, look, it's mine too. I'm telling you, yes. And so, you know, wok heats up fast, so I had to turn that down just a little bit because we don't want the and we probably, let's see. Yep.
Sizzle.
That's sizzle, yes. And I cut the chicken up in little chunks just for a couple of reasons. First of all, it'll get done quicker. Yeah. You know, and that way I don't have to cut it up afterwards.
How many does this feed?
Ooh, this will feed 4 easy.
4 easy.
And this is only 2 chicken breasts.
Yeah, this is enough for my family.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a quick,
for sure.
easy Monday night when I'm really not trying to cook and I really gotta cook. Yeah,
right.
Probably that go-to recipe right there.
Absolutely, and actually I'm gonna save a little bit of that chicken for my chicken omelet in the morning.
There we go.
You know, so yes, I can get that protein in. Trying to get that protein in. Woo-wee! And so this is it's a pre-packaged seasoning. Okay. It's a Chinese 5-spice seasoning, and so we're just gonna put a little bit of that on there. I didn't have all of the different spices to make it myself, and I'm like, the Asian market is closing. I don't have time, so I'm just gonna buy this little pack. But you guys, you can make it the 5-spice seasoning on your own real easy. You have all of those spices in your home.
That smells really good.
Wait till we put that ginger in there. It's gonna smell really good. I'm just gonna put all that in there. It is going to smell really good. And you know what? I forgot a wooden spoon, y'all. Of course I did.
As I take over the show.
Yes.
No,
Alan,
man,
tell me what we're doing next.
The smell is really good. It smells really nice.
It does, doesn't it? Already. And, you know, and we did, I forgot to tell you guys, I did put a little bit of sesame oil in there. So, started off with that sesame oil. And I think the biggest, one of the biggest benefits to that is that sesame oil is going to give it some flavor. You know, it's lettuce wraps are Asian inspired dish. You know, so we gotta have some sesame oil to let us know that we really. Okay, I think that fire is hot enough. So, Alan, tell people who may not know, are you from Kansas City?
Okay. Yep. I'm actually born and raised here in Kansas City. Grew up right off 75th and Truth, which is kind of like that relation to my business. I was super excited to have a business on Truth.
Yes.
Went to high school at, I always say, Southwest Charter, a.k.a. Imagine Renaissance Academy. If you know the story behind that school, we started off on the campus on 63rd and Warnell, and then later on moved when I got to high school to another campus, and that's when they changed the name. But I always say Southwest Charter, but we graduated from Imagine Renaissance Academy.
Okay. And so you went to Lincoln University down in
Jefferson City.
Okay.
Went there, studied journalism for a while. I went there for about 3 years, and then ended up coming back home. Throughout those 3 years, I always was in the industry, and I was always working in someone's restaurant. And that's really kind of what took me over to really wanting to get my own restaurant.
Okay. Wow. And so the Combine, where'd the name come from?
Combine. I always tell people there's 3 reasons why we call it the Combine. The first reason is if you know about truth, and you know about that dividing line within Kansas City. We're literally at ground zero. And so when we first opened up, which was 5 years ago, we wanted to create a space that brought people together. It was a time of like racial divide, political divide, religious divide. And so we just wanted to have that space that brought people together without anything else but beer and pizza. So that's the first reason why we call it the Combine. The second reason is paying homage to the building that we're in. If you look at my logo, it's actually like a combine, which is used to till wheat that makes bread. Henceforth, being in the old Wonder Bread building, that's where we're at. A lot of old school people will come by and they're like, man, I remember the smells that will come from this building. It brings back so many great memories. Now, instead of, bread, we're making, pizza. So we got the pizza smell coming out of the Wonder Bread building. And the last reason was when I originally opened up the business, I started off with 2 other partners. And we combined our ideas from different aspects of our industry. And we all came to a table and brought those ideas together, and we developed the Combine.
I love that. It's logical.
Yes.
And it makes sense.
Very intentional about that name.
And I grew up going to the Wonder Bread. Yes. I don't know if they have any such things like that anymore.
I don't think so. I mean, I think Wonder Bread actually moved from that building in the early 2000s, and they closed it all down, and they moved to like Lenexa. And so there was no real bread places within the city for a long time. I'm not sure if there's any now. So, that's something to really think about.
Yeah. Wow. Right there in the heart of the city.
Yep. 30th and Truth.
On the dividing line.
On the dividing line. Yeah.
Wow.
That red line.
Wow. I know every time I come in, it is a plethora of people.
Yes.
From, it's obvious, all walks of life.
All backgrounds, all walks of life. Our mission statement is exist together at the Combine. And what I love seeing when I just sit back and I'm able to take things in is being able to see reunions happen, or old school friends seeing each other, or even husband and wife coming for wings and they just didn't even know each other were going, and now they're at the bar drinking and having a good time.
I love that. Speaking of reunions, my class reunion is going to be on the rooftop.
Yes, we do have a rooftop, the Skyline at the Combine. We will be hosting Northeast high school reunions. I'm very excited about that.
We are excited too. And when I told them in our little group chat, I said, I'm going to be filming with Alan today, and they were like, oh my God, give Alan our love from us.
I appreciate that. Shout out to Northeast as well.
Yes. This is our 40-year reunion.
40 years.
40 years.
That's amazing.
It is.
Post high school to, just see where things are with, different people that you went to high school with, and being able to still come together is amazing. And I'm glad it's able to come together in my space.
At the Combine. We are, wait till I tell them how you came up with that name.
Yes.
I love that. I'm going to throw the carrots in, and then we're going to finish letting this chicken cook, and it's basically...
There we go.
It's basically a wrap.
We're conversating and dinner's almost ready.
Dinner is almost ready. I'm such a carrot person. I love carrots in everything.
Yeah, I love carrots.
Yes. It kind of, you know, I put carrots in stews and in everything, really.
Yeah, my daughter, whenever she goes to the combine, most of the kitchen people know to just get her some carrots and celery, and that's all she does. Goes crazy for the carrots.
Yes.
She doesn't even bother the pizza as much as she likes the carrots. So I can relate.
Aww. Yummy, yummy, y'all. Amazing, yes. That's gonna be so good. Well, we're gonna let this cook maybe another minute or two and make sure that chicken is ready. But when we come back, y'all, we're gonna sit down, we're gonna taste these lettuce wraps, and we're gonna learn more about the Combine and the Kansas City Restaurant Association.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
All things restaurant as we
All
get ready for World Cup.
Yes.
There's a lot going on.
It is a lot going on, yes. So first, we're going to hear from our sponsor, Mike P. So take a look, y'all.
Everybody want to know who Mike P is? I'm Mike P. Let's talk about it. This Big Mama. You want to talk about Big Mama? Big Mama, this was my grandmother. She lived to be 104 years old. Just this past Sunday was her birthday. She would have been 115 years old if she was living. It inspired me. I was like, you know, having a grandmother that, I mean, it was a lot of us. I have a lot of cousins, brothers, and sisters. We come from a real big family. But this is where it all started at. It started with Big Mama. And the only way I could really honor her that I thought was by what she was really known. Big Mama was a great cook. But I had to make something that Big Mama would use. I didn't want to use somebody's stuff, so I had to create my own. So this is like an all-purpose seasoning. It had just about everything Big Mama would have used. So that's where Big Mama come from. And Big Mama's going all over the United States now. So that's the best way to honor my grandmother, by having this in your kitchen. Everybody got a Big Mama. This just happened to be mine. This is what she used. All right, now you know more about Mike P's. Get ready for the next video.
Okay, y'all. Y'all come closer. Take a look at these chicken lettuce wraps. So grab yourself a leaf of lettuce and then get you some chicken to put inside. And you could put like mushrooms in it, you know, the bell peppers in it, you know, yeah, water chestnuts, you know, all of that kind of stuff. And then here's a little bit of the sauce if you want to try some of that sauce.
Try some of this chicken. Okay.
Is it pretty good?
It's really good.
Okay.
This is like a sweet or spicy sauce?
It's kind of sweet and spicy.
Sweet and spicy.
Not too spicy though.
Good.
Yeah,
I can do a little spicy, not too spicy.
not too spicy, yeah. Now the episode prior to you, I made a jerk shrimp pineapple bowl. Now it was spicy.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah.
We had some jerk wings at the combine, and I love them, but I can usually only do 2.
Okay.
Spicy, just a little bit too much.
Too much?
Me,
yes.
I mean,
yes.
people go crazy over it.
Oh yeah, I like some good jerk. Okay, let's see.
That is really good. Not spicy at all. Like, it gives a nice little sweet tanginess. Little spicy on the back end, but not spicy where it would even bother me. I'll probably eat a whole bowl of this stuff. Good.
Because I just put a little bit of sriracha in there, just to give it a little bit, and not use too much.
That's really good.
I'm glad you like it.
I do.
It makes me happy. I love when people like the food. Now, it was funny because my granddaughter said, Gigi, has anybody ever told you they didn't like it? And I said, no, but...
Because it's probably really good, that's why. She doesn't have to worry about people not liking it. It's just always good.
And I said, no, but, you know, there have been times when I've made things and I'm like, Now, if I would add something different, you know, and I would say, you know, what I would do different, you know, and they're like, well, yeah, I guess now that you say that,
Yeah.
I give them an opening. So,
This is amazing.
and you think you can, you know, have that for dinner, for lunch. You can, you know, it's got you can put more veggies in it so that it has more veggies.
You can
You know?
definitely see me packing this for lunch. Maybe throwing some green peppers or
Oh,
something
yes.
like that on there.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
Some mushrooms.
or you can just leave it like it is. It's really
Leave it
good,
like it
quick,
is.
on the go snack.
Mhm.
So,
Absolutely.
love it.
Yes. Yes. Well, I'm glad that you like it.
Thank you.
Yes. Maybe one day you can make it for Lauren.
I probably would.
Yes.
I just add this to the group of things that I make for her. So,
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, Alan, I want to talk about the Kansas City Restaurant Association.
Mhm.
First of all, you're making history.
I'm trying to make history.
Yes.
I made a little bit of history,
You
so
have.
just keep going.
You're the
Just gotta
first.
keep it. I was the first Black president. I served my term 2024, 2025 of the Greater Kansas City Restaurant Association, which really showed me so much when it comes to outside of the restaurant, when it comes to dealing with restaurants. Have been to Jeff City as well as Washington, D.C., advocating for our Missouri restaurants and different
Nice.
things that we have to deal with on an everyday basis as operators of restaurants. So I love it. I
Nice.
love it. I've been in that organization for about 11 years now, which sounds crazy. I remember my first meeting and being so nervous and scared to even get out the car because I was like, man, I'm in this room full of owners and
Yes.
people I've never met before. And called which is now my wife, I called her and I was like, hey, I don't know if I can go in. She was like, you better get your butt in there. You done drove all the gas out the car.
Right.
It's time to go in there and shake some hands. And I think that was
Yes.
just one of the best decisions that she helped me make. With
Absolutely.
the relationships that I really have kind of formed throughout this industry over the past 11 years, it's really got me to where I'm at now.
Wow. Thank God for Lauren. I
Yeah.
love it.
Shout out to Miss Kneeland.
Yes.
Indeed,
It's
indeed.
like, dude, what you talking about?
Yeah, like, no, you better get up in there. And we were sharing the car at that point, so she was like, you're not going to waste that gas and then waste an opportunity as well.
Yes.
So get in there and show them what you're about. And I did, and it's
Absolutely.
really paid off. It's really paid off.
Absolutely. Now, how long has the Combine been open?
So we've been open 5 years.
Okay.
November 5th of 2020 is when we opened our doors.
Nice.
It's
Okay.
been a journey. It's been a journey getting through the pandemic, just through the ups and downs of just our industry in general, and really like growing that business into what it is today, which
Yes.
I believe Kansas City loves it. So
Oh, yes. Kansas City does.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
I have a friend who lives in Atlanta, and she's like, hey, this was a while back. She's like, somebody was telling me that they were having a party at the Combine. Have you ever heard of that? I'm like, oh my God, yes.
yes. I tell people we've had parties that either your grandmother's been to or your baby sister has been to.
Yes.
We do not discriminate.
Absolutely.
Everybody's welcome at the Combine, and I think of everybody's partied there as well. So,
Absolutely,
yes.
absolutely. Because it definitely, Alan, I can tell you is, I mean, there are some places in the city that I honestly just will not go.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
but your space is a safe space.
Yeah.
You know.
And I can only kind of compliment the community that we're in because they have helped drive home that, community, the community-ness around our business.
Yes.
That's what we're rooted in.
Yes.
Those are the people that helped keep our doors open when it was slow.
Absolutely.
So I have nothing but love and gratitude for the community down there on 30th and Truce, as well as give a major shout out to Chris Good over there at Ruby Jeans. What
Yes.
he's done, I just kind of came in and really helped add to
Absolutely.
the
Add
betterment
value
of that
to it.
community.
Yes. Absolutely. I love that. You guys are right there across the street from
Yes.
each other. I
Yes.
love that.
Amazing.
It is. Well, I'll tell you, the highway pizza is my favorite.
Okay. Yes.
And there was a salad. I don't know if it is seasonal, but it had pears on it.
Yeah. So that's our. It is a seasonal salad, but that's our mixed berry salad. So
Yes.
yes.
That I was like, oh my God, that was
Yeah.
my salad.
Yeah, that balsamic vinegar with some blueberries and
Yes.
pears and dried cherries. Like, yeah, it's one of those good
Yes,
ones. Yeah.
it was. I'm like, oh my God, where that pear salad at?
Yeah, it's that good.
It is. It really is. And I have enjoyed exposing my grandkids, especially my grandsons.
Yes.
You know, one of them was with me one night when I came in to pick up a pizza, and I was like, you see that young man right there? I said, he's the owner. I said, he looks just like you. And so I want my grandsons to know, and that's, again, one of the reasons why I do this, is so that they can meet all of the amazing Kansas Cityans. They're doing great things. And people who look like them, because representation matters.
It really does matter, and that's one reason why I feel the need to make sure that I am seen when I'm in the restaurant, whether it be washing dishes or serving a table or just coming to greet somebody. Because I didn't necessarily see that when I was growing up. And when I wanted to ask questions about starting a business, it was kind of like, who do I look to?
Who do you look to?
And so being able to be that person on the other side of things, that I am open and I am able to answer questions that, you know, some of these kids are a little scared to ask. Being that person that they see as soon as you walk through the door makes them a little bit more comfortable.
It does.
So, if you ever happen to have some kids that you just want to bring them in for some pizza and maybe see how I work, I would love to do that. And if they have any questions, I'm always open to answering any questions they may have.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. You are a gem to us. You know,
I try, but thank you.
You are. You really are. And Kansas City, if you haven't been to the Combine, you need to go. Okay?
Yes.
And try the pizza. It's delicious. There's nothing like, no pizza in Kansas City like it. Okay?
Indeed.
And y'all know I'm a foodie, right? So I'm gonna try all the things. Okay? And I'm gonna tell you, there's none like it. Okay? And the atmosphere, you know, you feel comfortable, you feel at home, you know, it's, I always enjoy myself. A lot of times when my granddaughter has to work over at Ruby Jeans, when I gotta pick her up, I'll leave early so that I can go over to the Combine and sit there and have me, and I'm across the street.
Don't worry, just hop on over here.
Right, when you're done, just come on across the street. Yes. It gives me that moment to myself, but it also gives me, a moment to enjoy some good pizza in a great atmosphere.
Yes, we are open 7 days a week, 11 to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and then Fridays and Saturdays we stay open until 10 p.m.
Okay.
Not sure how much that will change with World Cup coming, but just be on the lookout on our website and all our social media platforms. And then we do have our Skyline, so if you're looking to come out and you're looking to, Kansas City loves eating outside, if you want to have a great cocktail or some great food on the rooftop, please come and visit us as well. We have our Skyline that is open whenever the Kansas City weather is treating us well.
Yes,
Please be on the lookout for that as well.
Yes, absolutely. It's a beautiful rooftop, you guys, and you gotta see it. And again, I don't know what it is about us in Kansas City, but we love rooftops.
Yes, we do. We love rooftops. We love eating outside, and we love our city skyline. So if you love all of that, come on down to the Combine.
Come on down. Absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing your time. Absolutely. Now you all know a little bit more about Alan Kneeland and the Combine, y'all. So don't be a stranger. Come on down and follow us across all social media platforms. And follow us across all social media platforms, you guys. Peace out. Thank you.